Alright guys, welcome back to the channel. Today we're back at it, working at the HELLCAT, the Challenger. We're pretty excited because last time the parts came in, we took it all apart. This time we gotta get straight to work. All the hard work's gonna be right now, drilling, grinding, fitting. But hopefully at the end of this episode, we're gonna have the quarter panel installed. We're gonna have the bumper on, the tail light, and all the gaps looking good, and hopefully welded. So, you know, hopefully everything's gonna go good. We're gonna find no more hidden damage, nothing like that. Hopefully it's gonna be good, but I'm pretty sure. What do you think, Michael?
Yeah, smooth sailing. Let's just get it done.
So let's get straight to work and knock this thing out. All right, so there we have it. We started grinding. We cut this piece up a little bit. We hammered it out, looking good. We shaped this bottom piece. That's gonna be good. We're gonna save it. And this whole big piece is removed. So next thing I wanna do is actually go on the quarter panel, the used one we got. And I am actually gonna splice it halfway. So we're gonna cut it more down the center. We're gonna drill it out all the way here. And we're probably gonna drill it out with the pocket. So we're gonna leave this pocket in there so it'll be a little bit more shaped. It's not gonna be flimsy and it should be good to go. So let's go ahead and start grinding and drilling and cutting. All right, so there we have it. We finally got it all drilled out, cut out, and it came apart in 2 pieces, which is really good news for us. So we got the quarter panel skin right there, and we got the back section. So we're sectioning 2 pieces. Normally we don't do this, but we're just gonna have to do on this HELLCAT. So next thing I wanna do is actually start cleaning up these panels. So we're gonna have to remove all this, get rid of all the glue, grind it down, flatten it, get rid of this little piece, and then we can actually clean up this piece a little bit, overhang it, and see how it looks. So let's do a little bit more grinding and see how it turns out. All right, so there we go. We got this piece fitting in really nicely. Once I start tacking it, it will mold really nice. So I'm really happy with that. The quarter panel piece is looking really good, but I made a little mistake. So I cut it a little short. I guess I was a little too happy to start cutting. So I'm gonna have to get a little filler piece in here behind it. It is what it is, but definitely not happy about that. But let's go ahead and put the trunk lid back on. And then we're gonna check our gaps, put our bumper on, taillights, and see how it goes. If it looks good, we're gonna start welding. So let's get through it. All right, so there we have it. I put a little filler piece in there. We're gonna weld it. It's gonna turn out perfectly fine. We had only 1 bracket, so the bumper here is looking really good. The gap on top is looking good too. We're missing, I guess, another piece right here. We'll get that on the order. And on the other side, we're missing all the brackets. But let me check it. Let's check out the trunk gap. So this gap is looking really good. And this gap is looking really good. And once we get that little molding, that's gonna be really good. The tail lights, they match up really nice. There's a gap, and this is in its good spot. We still gotta put the latch in there, but I'm really happy with it. So I'm gonna start welding in different spots. We do have some self-tappers kind of holding it in place. So let's start welding and go from there. All right, so there we have it. We got it all welded up. So it came out really good. We got this spliced in together. Gaps are looking really good. This one spliced in together, and a lot of it matched up, which is really good. Underneath we got it welded, inside we got it welded, and this seam we got it welded. So we got a little filler piece. You know, mistakes happen, but it is what it is. So next thing I want to do is I start grinding it down and make sure there's no other little holes that we missed that we have to re-weld. Let's go ahead and get the grinder out, grind it all smooth, and check out how it is. All right guys, so just like that, we got the quarter panel grinded down. It's looking really good. I'm really happy about it, except the part in the middle. Unfortunately, things happen, you know, and the thing, either we're gonna have to replace the whole quarter panel or leave it alone. We're just gonna do our magic with the body filler. We do have some kind of body filler for metal, kind of to reinforce a little bit more. But leave us a comment down below. Should we fix it again, or should we just leave it alone and keep going with it? But unfortunately, that's all the time we have for this episode, you guys. Definitely leave us a comment, like the video, and we'll catch you guys next time.